Welcome back to the channel. We're in the warehouse today.
And we're going to share some realities of being a reseller today. So we had some slower sales yesterday, and we want to share with you what we actually sold and how we manage these ups and downs that you get as a reseller, because it's not always rainbows and unicorns when you're a reseller. So we're going to get into picking and then talk about some of the other strategies we use during these low periods to make sure we have enough revenue coming through the door. So let's get into that picking.
We also have some little warehouse updates to show you today, or not so little updates. Yeah, it's a little bit messy around here, but that's because everything is getting shuffled again. But right now, let's get into the picking. Our first sale is this Assassin's Creed hardcover book, and we sold that for $29.71. Next up is an R.M. Williams pre-owned lamb's wool jumper, and it sold for $50, even pre-owned. Catch. This one is actually another R.M. Williams pre-owned. This is the rugby polo. It sold for $42. I reckon I underpriced this one. I only just listed this maybe yesterday, day before. It's a pair of True Religion men's pre-owned shorts. Had a couple of tiny marks, but they still sold for 39 bucks, like same day. I'm gonna show you these. They're interesting looking. Bleach splatter. This one is fun. It's a pop vinyl. It is the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus, and this one sold for $50.36. Another super fast clothing sale. This is Lula Life. It is so bright and floral, like new. It sold for $59.95. Sale of the day. Sale of the day, and my mum picked it. This is a Spell and Gypsy mystic gown for all my boho lovers, and this sold for $105, and I owe my mum probably like a lot of coffees. A little bundle deal, repeat customer, so we've done a good deal on two brand new MacPack items, one for $62.97 and one for $54.56. We're gonna smack them together in a medium. Right at the back. And another one. And the other one is up here. This was another quick one. Everyone's loving the bright summer dresses, I think, coming into spring. This is a Gorman mini dress in bag 6696. Ha! That sold for 40 bucks. Next up is a Wrangler Western shirt with the pearl snaps, sold pre-owned for $59.95. R4S1.4 in storage bag 8619, so I don't mess any of them up. We have a lot of Wrangler shirts. I'm going to need my stepladder. This one is another pre-owned Gorman dress that are apparently just selling all day for $40. This one's a little garage sale find. It is a Folio Society book in the slipcover. Tender is the Night, and I got this for 50 cents. Brad, you weren't even there. I was out solo. 50-cent book into $59.95.
All right, so as you can see, that is a slow day for us. Obviously, we have a lot of stock in the store, but this is what happens sometimes. Obviously, it's not what we want to happen, but as an eBay seller, you can get these days where things are up and things are down. There are periods of the year where it's quieter. We kind of find around this tax time, just between sort of late June, early July, is a little bit quieter, and then people start getting a little bit of a refund and they start spending again. So I want to talk a little bit about how we manage these slower periods to make sure that we still have enough money to obviously pay ourselves and all our overhead. So first things first is we always track stuff on our board so we know exactly where we are. And as you guys can see, this year we've set our goal at $700,000. I don't know if you guys have seen the video where we talked about all of this, but we have all of these income streams that we're essentially working through. And we've just added a brand new one to this, which I'll talk about in a second. So we do have our eBay main store, which is just what we've picked. We've got our DVD store and also our outlet store. So 3 stores running in conjunction all at the same time, trying to make us a bit of money across different categories. And that's the reason we break down those stores. We then also have the auction house, and we have 2 lots that are going through there. So over the next couple of weeks, that'll start bumping up. We have our wholesale business, which we are actively making some adjustments to, and we'll talk about that in a second. And then the one I want to talk to you guys about right now is Whatnot. We have started selling on Whatnot, and we are trying to go live 2 times a week. So Tuesdays and Fridays at this point in time. I'll leave a link in the description to today's show, which is going to be all video games, which is going to be insane. Whatnot so far has been a really good income stream for us to sell things that we probably wouldn't necessarily put on eBay. So I'm going to show you some of the items that we're putting in there for this Friday's auction and talk a little bit about how we're managing that. So this Friday we are running a huge video game stream, and you can see we've got stuff from like PS4 here. We've actually even got a Nintendo DS that we're going to be starting at $5. This one works. We have boxed Super Nintendo games. We have little collectibles from like Mario Kart. We even have an old school Sailor Moon. All of this is going to be running on Friday night. I even have some of my personal collection that I'm going to be selling off doubles over on that stream, some Nest stuff, some zappers, some controllers. So essentially the way that we're running Whatnot, we are trying to do themed auctions or theme shows. So this Friday is all games. Next Tuesday is going to be comics and cards. And we are actually doing commission deals on this sort of stuff as well. So if you guys have collections, doesn't matter if you're in Adelaide or not, get in contact with us if you'd like us to run them. We're doing 50-50 splits at this point in time. We're probably booked out for the next 2 weeks, but after that, we'll be looking for some more contacts on that as well. So come over to Whatnot. If you are new to Whatnot, you can use our link below to get $15 off your first purchase on Whatnot. We will be there this Friday at 5:30 p.m. doing all these games, so come on over. So I'm gonna do the postage, and then we're gonna talk to you about a little upgrade that's just over my shoulder. We'll reveal that very shortly. All right, guys, time for the big reveal. This is our new toy. It's a pallet rack stacker, so not quite the same as your standard forklift. You can actually drive these without any sort of license, which is awesome. I've actually used one of these before in a previous job about 15 years ago, and I was very happy with that. And the reason we're getting this is because we are essentially going to be racking out the other side of the warehouse with some pallet racking. So the great thing with this thing is you can just walk it around. It goes up to 4.2 meters in height, which is super convenient because we'll have all that stack up there, and we can sort of park it in under the stack once we've actually got it set up. So essentially, that's what this big gap in this wall will end up being, is a whole bunch of pallet racking. So we've actually put in for a quote. It was actually surprisingly affordable. I think it was like about $2,500 installed, certified for a 4x4 rack system. So essentially we'll have room for 16 pallets up here. This is gonna be where we're storing a lot of our stock box stuff. So you can see down at the back right now, we have stock box there. Any sort of stock that is waiting to be listed in terms of like duplicates or doubles for our outlet store will go on there, but we're also thinking of running some Whatnot streams from here as well. So all of this combined is what we have been working towards over the last couple of months. Obviously, we have costs involved in buying or financing the walkie stacker. So we ended up putting the walkie stacker on finance and using that as a tax write-off against last year's tax. And it only cost us $7,000, which is an awesome price because it is a 2013 model, but it actually came from a winery and had only done 100 hours, which is crazy. Very good condition, very happy with that deal, which means we can start going up in this warehouse and saving some space on the floor, getting all these pallets and bits and pieces off the ground and making this space a lot better for us as we move forward.
It's 11:25 and I think we are done in the warehouse for the day. We've done our shipping, we've done our photography. But next week, one of our regular suppliers is not going to be available, so we should definitely go and have a little thrift. Let's go find some things that we can flip on eBay. My favorite thing that I got here recently was a very rare pair of Labyrinth black milk leggings, and they sold like instantly. So let's just do that again.
Got to get a basket each for prosperity.
Just start with the trolley.
Yeah. Fantastic beasts.
Newt and Hermione, but they're beat up. And they're $15.
Wow.
I like it though, I like it.
I have been paying far more attention to this section since Whatnot's come on board. Some, I wonder what year they are. Cartoon Network. Kind of cute. Just got these. I can't make out the date in them, but Powerpuff Girls.
Cute. The tags look
older.
Yeah.
I reckon that's a Whatnot one, that one. Give them a crack. What do you think?
For $3.99.
I've got a pair of nanos as well. How much are these? Can you see a price on these, Jazz? Maybe inside?
$3.99. Oh, okay, yeah. $27.49. Ouch.
They are like, what are those? KDs? They're a bit hectic.
Ugh.
Any prices on those?
Don't know, they're bothering me. I don't like it.
Oh, I saw some scarpers just now. They're an older style of scarper. $22.49. That'd probably clean up okay, but what do you think on those?
These ones are $23.50, but they really are quite bothersome.
Pass.
Why are they like that?
Got a pair of Doc Martens down the bottom here. They are $49.99 though. Are they made in England? They are made in England, which does help them. Let's have a look at the size if we can. They are quite small, and often the size rubs off, so they're probably a leave. There's another pair here too. Black pair. They're in a little bit better condition. Still can't see the size on them, unfortunately. Cool to see some Docs out though. Here's an interesting brand that I haven't really seen before, but I just noticed Gore-Tex on here, so that's generally a good sign. And it's Eagle, and I just had a quick look up on eBay, and these go for some pretty crazy money. And then right behind that, Polo Ralph Lauren. Is it legit though? We'll investigate this further, but I think we're gonna get this. I think this is vintage Polo, and I think I'm gonna grab it for 25 bucks. Pretty good nick, really. It's a nice little find. Hey, you going over here?
I have 2 words for you, sir. Vegetable pants.
Is it Gorman?
Princess Highway.
Oh, they're nice.
That's my favorite.
Nice. Anything else?
I'm considering this Uniqlo Andy Warhol 15 Minutes of Fame jumper. Considering. It's a bit spenny. And then these say that they're the like Missy Elliott Adidas Respect Me collab.
Okay.
It says $11.99.
Okay.
I haven't really seen that like swing tag before, but
No.
I haven't been looking.
Yeah, I think a little bit more research, but...
Bit of that, and then just something really expensive that I'm just walking around with because they're so pretty.
Roll these at 22. Good nick though.
They are in really good condition. Like the laces look spiffy.
Brand new. Yeah. Here's a nice little Levi's kind of denim shirt with a sawtooth pocket. I think that's probably worth the $14.79 they've got on it. Pretty good condition. Got the pearl snaps on the sleeves as well. Looks like you found a few more things.
Now I have some cool Gorman pants.
They are cool. Did you find any other little bits and pieces?
The widest
Well,
leg.
they are massive.
Okay, how do you feel about a 90s top-heavy Betty Boop?
Yes.
You feel good?
I feel very good
It's
about
good
that.
feelings?
Do you want to check out my basket?
I do. It looks like a pile of Levi's.
It is a pile of Levi's.
Levi's.
Just some bread and butter Levi's. Just women's. That one's a nice little sawtooth.
Sawtooth pearl snap. Oh, we're getting into the Mr. R.M. Williams.
Yep. There's a couple cool pieces coming here though. You could put that down. You need more hands. Vintage Polo Ralph Lauren.
Oh, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
I found a good comp on it too, so I think it's going to be at least $100.
It's like a very nicely faded red.
And I also learned a new brand today.
Whoa.
Yeah, like
Oh, this looks like a
Satchel,
thang.
Gore-Tex.
Always looking out for Gore-Tex.
very, very good quality. You can just tell by the stitching and the overall look of it. Just screams that it's going to be worth money. So I had a quick look up, and I think we're going to do very well on this.
That is lovely.
And then yeah, just some Kains.
And then you whatever these are.
I'm going to say boat style.
Macrame?
Sure.
Is that what it is? All right, we are thrifted out, but don't forget to come and hang with us tonight on Whatnot.
See you there.